So I'm Tom Watson, I'm 29 from Darlington. I've suffered from depression since my mid to late teens. Probably was in a bit of denial for a lot of years, till my early to mid 20s before I sort of accepted that this is a problem. I was started to feel different, like I was being judged all the time, that I was different from everybody else, and I was really punishing myself because of that. Very self-critical, sort of, this is my fault that I feel like this. Not really understanding why I felt like it, just pushing it to the back of my mind and going, this isn't happening. So on the face of it, I had a mask. I was very good at putting a mask up with all my friends and family, and not very many people knew, very few people, which I was keen to sort of keep that way at the time. I've been to a few counsellors through my GP. That didn't work for me. I felt like I was just telling them what I wanted to hear, type thing. And then that sort of came and went and stuff, and then my depression kept getting worse, and I was thinking, why is it getting worse? I'm going to these counsellors. But I was telling them what they wanted to hear, so I thought, actually, I need to do something about this. So I tried, went through talking changes 3 or 4 times. That didn't work for me, so I thought, I've got to find the right counsellor is what I need to find. Because at the time I had people to talk to, but I'd always hold back a little bit because I wasn't totally comfortable. So finding the right person to talk to for me has been the most important part of my sort of journey, my recovery from depression and anxiety as well. Suffer quite bad from anxiety time to time. So now I've found a counsellor that I'm comfortable talking to, I'm comfortable with, confident that I can share things, because that's part of the breaking down the stigma of mental health, is finding somebody who you can talk to, or a group of people, as ManHealth is. So I first heard about ManHealth from my counsellor. The day I went to see her, she said, I found this group, Tom, and I think you'll really enjoy it. I think it'll be good for you. I thought, yeah, that sounds good. So I came to the first session, sat outside for 15 minutes, thinking, shall I come in, shall I not? And I think the hardest thing that I've found in the groups is coming through that front door, and that's the huge amount of respect for anybody who does that, because that's the hardest bit. The groups themselves I've found brilliant, better than I could have hoped for, to be honest. What the good thing about them, from my point of view, is that I know that everybody in this room has lived experience of depression and other forms of mental health issues. So I know that they have an understanding, a lived understanding of what it means to have depression and other mental health problems, so that I can confidently share my story with them and talk to them about their issues as well, because they might have things that they've done which have helped them, which I can use, and vice versa. So it's given me that sort of safe space that I know every Wednesday in this particular group, 6 o'clock, I can go and just sort of talk with people who have similar issues to myself, and that's been the best benefit for me.